Blitz here, bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm bringing you a review of the AC Forger. Now this is a new tank that has been gifted to everyone, so if you log in right now you should be able to get this for free. It's a tier 6 Blitz Nation heavy tank. I'm going to just straight up say I've played a few games in this tank and I'm not a big fan of it. It's actually probably one of the worst tanks I've ever played in. I'll get into the reasons why in a minute. But yeah, everyone, if you log on, you should be able to get this for free. You do get a bit of gold as well. I can't remember what else they gave. I think they gave a fortune teller crate thing to open. So you can get, I think, if I'm correct, yes, you get a fortune card, which you will be able to redeem at a later point for a reward, basically. So, the AC Forger... So it's a tier 6 Blitz Nation heavy. Right, let me go into Blitz kit actually. The armour on this tank is not actually too bad, but there is so many other things that let it down and makes it practically ineffective in a sense. Just loads. Is it going to load? There we go. So if we go into the armour inspector here, right. Now, if I just move that a bit. Now at the front, so obviously we've got, that's just instant block. That is the angle on it is just instant block. I can't lie from this angle. The lower plate is a very slim bit of armor, and it can be quite penetrable, but it is a bit of a pain to try and hit it because of how small it is. Now, if you get this tank into a side scrape, you can block a lot of shots. You know, it does have armor. I'm not going to lie. The turret armor, unfortunately, is not great. All you have to do is just hit it straight in the front or on the hatch, and it's an easy pen. And that's actually, the turret's meant to have the most bit of armor, but it's pretty trash, I can't lie. So yeah, obviously, loading APCR, you can pen that bit at the top. But yeah, it's decent. It does the job, but it's nothing to go crazy about, to be completely honest, in my opinion. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, we'll bring it back onto Blitz now. So its camouflage rating's obviously not good because it's a heavy tank. Its DPM, in my humble opinion, is absolutely terrible. Like, there's no reason why the DPM on this tank has to be so bad, because at the end of the day, you're only doing 270 average damage, and you just don't get much damage out with it whatsoever, and I just don't enjoy it. The aiming time, 4.7 seconds. I don't understand why it's that long either. I spend half my time trying to aim in my shots, and you just can't snapshot in this tank. Like, there's probably in the replays I'm going to show you, there's times I try to take a snapshot, and because its dispersion is so trash, it just, and the aiming time just combined, you just don't hit shots in it. I don't like that at all. The top speed, we got 38 kilometers forward, reverse at 11. I can't lie, horrible. The power to weight ratio is horrible in this tank. The turret turn rate and the hull turn rate, in my opinion, horrible. The mobility is just out of the window with this tank. There's nothing going good for it with the mobility whatsoever, and that's what makes the armor lack, because you can't even move your tank quick enough to try and bounce shots. It is terribly slow. I was on Castilla, and I just did not enjoy playing on that map. To be honest, there's just not really a strong point about this tank whatsoever, other than the semi-decent armor that it has. The gun's terrible crap, in my opinion. Nothing going good for it. But yeah, obviously, on the equipment, you're going to run calibrated shells. You don't want to run gun rammer. I mean, it would improve the DPM slightly, but it's just not worth it. You got supercharger or enhanced gun lane drive. I'm doing enhanced gun lane drive purely because the aiming time is ridiculously long. Like, it is terrible. Obviously, you're gonna want to have refined gun on it, because without it, god, I don't even know how bad the accuracy would be, because it is terrible with refined gun. I'm doing improved assembly because I didn't really see much of a difference running enhanced armor on it. Obviously, I've got toolbox, 20% to module repair speed on. Sorry, I'm doing improved optics, engine accelerator, but thinking about it, I might switch it out to improved control purely because of the whole turn rate is terrible. But obviously, that's up to you as preference. You can decide what you want, but ultimately, I'd actually probably run improved control, to be honest. But in these games I'm going to be showing you, I have been running engine accelerator. So yeah, obviously the consumable provisions, I'm running double food and a improved fuel. Consumables, I've got adrenaline and 2 repair kits. So yeah, this tank, I mean, it's nice of Wargaming to give us for free, but it doesn't really. You play a few games and you're just like, no, I think this is just going to be sitting in my garage for a bit. Now, there could be people that enjoy this tank and fair play to them, but this just doesn't suit my play style whatsoever. I don't like how this tank performs at all. Yeah, so anyways, let's get into some replays. So I've got 3 replays to share with you today. So let's get into it. So the first game we're going to go on Hellas. And as you can see, there is a lot of people that are playing the free tank, the AC Forger at the moment. This game has not got so many in it, but the other games will show you, my lobbies are absolutely filled with them. So I guess in a sense this helps you review out in the sense that you can see what you're going to be dealing with fighting one. So yeah, but anyway, we've got not too bad of an opposing team to go against.
Time to roll out.
Obviously, you're going to notice as we are driving this tank that the maneuverability and the speed is just appalling. You can't keep up with the game going on and you can't get into position to help your teammates out. It's just not great. So obviously I'm trying to get into position here, see if I can spot a few enemies. There's a couple AC Forgers on the enemy team. Take a little snapshot, manage to get him. He hits me back and kills my driver, unfortunately. Trying to get another shot onto him here. And get another one into me, bounces me. And his tank is pretty good at side scraping, I will give it that. But other than that, it's a pretty trash tank. So we've got the AC Forger poking, he fires so it's safe to go and have a hit. Completely hits the dirt. Don't understand how, but it did. And the thing is, because the DPM's so slow, you miss a shot, you've got another 10 seconds to wait, and you're only in a bloody tier 6. So, near enough everything out DPMs you in this tank. It's horrendous. So as you can see, I'm thinking, oh, let me reposition. You see the absolute turtle movements of the tank trying to get into position. Sky that shot, that just went straight up to heaven. Oh, God, it's just a painful tank, I can't lie. I thought I'd make this review purely just to share my thoughts and my overall opinion on it. It is a new tank, so everyone would want to know what's going on with it. But I'm just not a big fan of this. So obviously it's lack of gun depression as well. It's got only 7 degrees of gun depression. You can't really work much with it, to be honest. It's got no real strong points about it. Most other tanks you play in tier 6 will be way better playing than this tank. It's nice of Wargaming to make it a premium so we can get some credits off it. But yeah, to be fair, I don't know if I'll ever be playing this tank very often. I'll keep it in the garage for collector's sakes, but yeah. So the whole enemy team's on the other side here, so I'm going to try and get around to the back of them as quick as I can. Obviously the manoeuvrability just lacks in this department. The turret reverse is horrible, as you can see here. I've got Type 58, I've got the Cyborg. I'll get shot into the Cyborg. He's dead. I've got the Type 58 now. I've got him on the side. I have to be careful because some enemies on the left. I have to keep watch of them just in case. It is a 2v3 now. I don't really know what happened to the rest of my team, but they were there 1 minute and gone the next. So, Type 58, the SU-100 is a 1 hit. So I'm going to go and quickly take a snapshot of him. He's dead now. And Type 58 is going to get a shot into my side. Like you said, I wouldn't have even been able to spin my tank around to get my frontal armour shown to him. The good thing about this tank is the weight. Yeah, the weight is about 70 odd tons. So, yeah, unfortunately to that guy, he learnt the hard way not to ram this tank. So we didn't do absolute crazy things in this game. You're not going to do crazy damage in this tank, unfortunately. I did get a second class 2132 damage. I did come top of the leaderboard. But, yeah. So we're bringing you to the next replay. This was in Middleburg. This one shows off the armour capabilities quite well. I think I got quite a few thousand block damage in this game. I can't remember exactly. It might have been 2,000-3,000. But as you can see, the lobbies are filled with AC Forgers. Everyone's trying this tank out at the moment. Trying to get used to it, see what it's like. So I'm going to play this tank at the far right on the heavy side. And I'm going to try and get into a side scrape eventually. So we've got an M6, a KV2, 3 AC Forgers, a P43 BIS and an 88. So I'm just going to go on the outside here so nobody can get a shot onto me in case anyone's there. I'm going to poke this, just see if I can spot anyone. It's the other AC Forger, block 270. Now this is the side scrape. We're going to get into a side scrape now. And this is where you'll see the side scrape capabilities of this tank are really nice. So 263 hit into the enemy AC Forger. There's a lot of tanks camping behind that building right now. There's a KV2 I want to try and hit. Unfortunately a ricochet. I think I hit the lip of his frontal plate, so it just bounced off. Get another bounce from the Forger. Get a better hit on this KV2. There we go. 258 into him. And I've currently blocked 1,820 damage so far in the matter of a minute and a half. But the AC Forger, again, it's got some troll armour. It's got a fin strip, and it can be incredibly hard to hit, especially when you're running the same tank, because the accuracy of this, like I said, is horrible. So you get a 264 hit into the KV2. And the AC Forger might poke out. And we've blocked another 270 from the Forger. Oh, he's going to poke. Boom. 255 into him. I'm just going to hold here as best I've got no reason to move, you know. I've got them in a bit of a choke hold at the moment. KV2 completely hit the side of his tank and ricocheted off. I don't know how that happened. It just proves that the accuracy of this gun is not good. The aiming time with it as well just does not help with the accuracy. I think Wargaming should give it a buff already. If you could just maybe make the aiming time to at least 3.8 seconds or something like that, it might make it a bit better. So I'm going to load APC on, so you can see the more images getting cleared. The AC Forger manages to get a hit into me. As you can see, his lower plate's quite a hard target. So you have to really take concentration with your shots. So I'm going to try and flank round to the 88 and the M6 right now. So this is easily a win now. The 88 is going to die. Unfortunately, I did want to get a hit into him. The M6 managed to get into a hit into him, and he's been cleared. So yeah, almost 4k damage blocked. Yeah, the armour works if you can get into the right scenario, the right situation at the right time. You haven't got the manoeuvrability to angle your armour, unfortunately. It's just not applicable. It's not applicable, sorry. But I did come top of the leaderboard. I did get a second class once again. I did get the steel wall badge. So yeah, the armour did do its job in this game. And it brings me to my last replay on Alpenstart. This was, I think, when I reached my limit of having just the same match tiers, so I did get into a tier 7 game in this. I weren't really looking forward to playing this map because I don't like playing solo heavies on Alpenstart. It's too wide, too open. It takes too long to get to different positions, and you can't really be that effective for your team unless you got a haul down tank and you get into that little dip that's in front of me. I'm sorry if you guys get dizzy. I was playing around while I was waiting for the match to start. So yeah, so what we've got in the enemy team, we've got the AMX M4, we've got an M41 Bulldog, an SMV, 40 TP, AC Ocelot, AMX Smith, and a Hellcat. So also quite an easy lineup to go against. Nothing too challenging. We're going to try and go into the town here. I was going to go left, but the type of play this tank plays, it's not worth going to the left. You're best probably playing it more centre to the town. So the AC Ocelot came out, managed to get a 220 hit into him. He shouldn't have made that mistake. I learnt my mistake a long time ago doing that. Ooh, the M41 Bulldog. Get a 253 hit into it. I think I'm going to just stay here and try and farm these players on the other side. See if we get another hit into the Bulldog. Yeah. There's another nice hit into him. Now, there is a Hellcat I want to try and hit. If I can. No, completely misses. I got hit. I'll move up because I don't want to keep getting shot by them lot over there. The AC Ocelot hasn't got too much health left. The Yo was getting in my way. I'll move out of his way for him so he can get a shot in. Completely butchers that shot. Now almost the AC is now a one hit. And I'm going to just peek out in a second and I'm going to give him a quick little snapshot and clear him out. Off goes his turret. I'm going to come around the rear of the AMX, try and hug this wall so I can't get shot from the right. He is coming towards me. I do get a shot into him, but he damages my ammo rack. I do find the modules on this tank do get damaged quite easily. I don't know why that is, but I've just noticed playing a few matches that the module's quite weak on this tank. So you do want to be mindful of that, and that is why I do recommend running 2 repair kits with this tank. So there's only the SMV left now. I'm going to try and get around his flank. As you can see, this tank is appalling at manoeuvring. Look how wide out I turned. I didn't even mean to turn that wide out. Just the traverse of this tank is just horrible. I absolutely hate it, to be quite frank. I'm not a big fan of this tank. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. You know, I just want to hear other people's opinions of it. See if anyone thinks or agrees with me or disagrees with me. So I managed to get around the back of the SMV here. He is putting a few hits into me, but it is GG's for this guy, unfortunately. So yeah, off he goes. Did nothing crazy once again in this game at 1,585 damage. It just, if it had more DPM, you'd be able to be more effective. If it just had better DPM, we get another second class. I don't think I blocked any damage in this game. Might have maybe done 1 or 2 hits, but nothing crazy whatsoever. So yeah, that's the AC Forger, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this tank in the comments. I mean, it is nice of Wargaming to give us a free gift, and I'm hoping we get another anniversary gift at some point, because I did hear this was not the anniversary gift, and this was just for people on, like, basically given to everyone on all servers, just as a free gift. But yeah, I'm personally, this probably is just going to be sitting in my garage collecting dust, as I'm not a fan of it. I might play it occasionally to see if anything's improved with it. I do hope Wargaming give it a slight little buff. But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think of this tank. Do you enjoy it? Do you hate it? But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.